When Bathsheba heard that her husband Uriah was dead, she mourned for him. And when the period of mourning was over, then David had her brought to the palace, and she became his wife, and she bore him a son. But the Lord didn't like what David had done. So the Lord sent Nathan to him. And when Nathan came, he said, there were two men who lived in a certain town. One of them was rich, and the other one was poor. The rich man had a very large number of sheep and cattle, but the poor man had one little ewe lamb that he had bought. He raised it. It grew up with him and his children. It shared his food. It drank from his cup. It even slept in his arms. It was like a daughter to him. One day a traveler came to the rich man, but the rich man refrained from taking one of his own sheep or cattle and preparing a meal for the traveler who had come to him. Instead, he took the ewe lamb from the poor man, and he prepared a meal for the one who had come to him. When David heard this, he burned with anger, and he said to Nathan, as surely as the Lord lives, that man shall die. He will pay for that lamb 4 times over for doing such a thing and having no pity. Nathan said to him, you are that man. This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. I anointed you king over Israel. I delivered you from the hand of Saul. I gave you the house of your master and the wives of your master into your arms. I gave you Israel and Judah, and if all of that had been too little, I would have given you even more. Why did you despise the word of the Lord and do what is evil? You killed Uriah the Hittite and took his wife as your own. You killed Uriah by the sword of the Ammonites. Now, therefore, the sword will never depart from your house, because you despised me and you took the wife of Uriah the Hittite to be your own. This is what the Lord says. Out of your own household, I will bring calamity on you. I will take your wives and I will give them to one close to you, and he will sleep with your wives in broad daylight. You've done this in secret. But this thing I'm doing, I am doing in broad daylight before all Israel. David said, I have sinned against the Lord. Nathan said, the Lord has taken away your sin. You're not going to die.